Welcome back. Sunday is World Stroke Prevention Day. According to the American Stroke Association, strokes can happen to anyone at any age. Around the world, about 1 in 4 adults over the age of 25 will have a stroke in their lifetime. Most adults in the U.S. don't know the warning signs of a stroke and actually the fact that they're largely preventable, treatable, and beatable. Today, we're joined by Dr. Eric Smith at St. Luke's. Dr. Smith, thank you for joining us. What is your title for the folks watching at home?
So my official title is neurointerventional surgeon. So I'm a blood vessel doctor of the brain.
Okay. As I read that just now, that 1 in 4 people could experience that, and it can happen at any age, and 25 seems like a young barrier. Does that surprise a lot of your patients?
It does. Yeah, we see patients, 25 is certainly a young age, but we've seen younger. We see all the way up to 100 plus. So stroke can affect all ages.
And what exactly are strokes?
So there's essentially 2 types of strokes. The less common type of stroke is a hemorrhagic stroke, so it's a bleeding blood vessel in the brain. The most common type of stroke is an ischemic stroke, and that's a blockage in the blood vessel.
How do these happen?
So for a blood clot in the blood vessel in the brain,
Yeah.
it can come from the heart, it can come from the leg, from the neck, or it can actually originate in the blood vessel in the brain itself.
It's terrifying. Are there warning signs of stroke?
You can have a mini stroke, which is called a TIA, a transient ischemic attack. Some people call it a mini stroke. That could be a sign that a larger stroke is to come.
Is there like a time frame between when you have a TIA and when you have a full-blown stroke?
It can happen. The full-blown stroke can happen in a minute later, or it could happen a couple days later as well.
Oh man. Is there a way that you can prevent these?
Yeah, stroke is largely preventable. We encourage modifying lifestyle. Not smoking is probably the most important thing, having normal blood pressure. And if you do have high blood pressure, modifying that with medicines or diet and exercise. Eating healthy and just things that generally keep us healthy prevent stroke.
So just a very holistic way in order to live your life.
Absolutely.
What about when you have a stroke? How do you treat these patients? And I know they vary in severity.
Yeah, so we have a fancy acronym called BFAST. B stands for balance, so any loss of balance could indicate a stroke. Eyes, so loss of vision. F is face, so facial droop could indicate a stroke. A stands for arm, so loss of function in the arm. S is speech, so speech change, slurring of speech, or inability to speak. And T stands for time, as in time to call 911.
Okay, and we have that on the screen right now, but people can also find that on the St. Luke's website as well. That is really, really helpful. While we have you for the next few seconds, is there anything else that you want people to know?
So stroke is largely preventable. It happens in all ages. It could happen in the middle of the day, it could happen in the middle of the night, but guess what? We're here to help you out if you do have one.
Wonderful. Okay, Dr. Smith, thank you so much for your time. We're back after this.